We've had a lot of games this season where we get up early, and so it got kind of used to that. So being in a close game like that was a little bit new for the season, but I knew that my job was just to hold them and that we would get our runs like we always do. And it worked out.
Now, for you, when there's a runner on and there was a situation, I believe, in the fifth where there's bases loaded, what are you telling yourself? Are you just going with the same approach mentally because it was working out throughout the game, obviously?
Yeah, same mental approach, definitely. You learn as a pitcher, your approach to every at bat is the same regardless of the situation on the field, like whatever's happened or who's on the bases. So I kind of just tried to isolate the batter and take care of each at bat, and the rest would take care of itself.
Now, obviously, the team got to celebrate offensively with the walk-off win, but what did it mean to you to get a shutout in an ILCS game, your first start in the ILCS?
Yeah, it was awesome. I thought about a shutout, not really. Honestly, I just wanted to win, so I'm glad that they didn't score. I'm mostly glad they didn't score because it meant that we won.
And then, obviously, the offense really exploded in Game 2. What did you notice from your teammates that might have either helped to settle the team down or motivate them, give them momentum for Game 2 from that walk-off hit? So really, if you can just walk the fans through kind of those 30 minutes in between games, how that really helped the team.
Yeah, I think one thing that we talked about was that we had good offense in the first game. We were getting runners on, but we weren't getting them in, and we were hitting the ball hard, but it was two people or it wasn't in the right situation. And so we said, keep the same approach. Everyone is hitting the ball hard, and we're going to start hitting gaps. And we did.
Obviously, with the 13-4 win in Game 2, Claire, congratulations on winning the Ivy League second year in a row.
Thank you.
Claire is an unbelievable competitor, and we needed her to be as tough as she could be today, and she was. She's willing to do whatever it takes to win, and yeah, I think that momentum from the seventh really did carry over and allowed us to put up runs in the first inning, which is awesome, especially when we're hitting first. We're the visiting team. So that was, I think, crucial to just playing relaxed in Game 2. So it was nice, yeah.
All around the offense seemed to do well, and you had 2-out hits, a bunch of them, 10 RBIs with 2 outs in Game 2. What is it about this team where they're able just to understand when to make the right plays in those clutch situations?
I think it's, one, their attention to detail, and 2, their commitment to having good at-bats no matter what the situation is. That's what we ask of them. If it's runners at second and third or it's nobody on with 2 outs, the approach is always the same, have a quality at-bat. They're really committed to that, and I think that attributed to their success this game.
Now, obviously, you'll be dancing again in the NCAA tournament. What is it going to be like now that you have last year under your belt, the experience? What's going to be the difference, in terms of mental approach, preparation, and all that leading up to the next? Obviously, you don't know where you're going just yet,
right,
but you're going somewhere.
I think the biggest thing is knowing what the environment is like. That's so hard when you haven't been there before, and this team has been there. 3 classes have been there, and they understand what that's going to feel like. It's difficult to prepare them for the emotional environment that they're going to experience. So I think they'll play much more composed. We anticipate just having great practices like we have been, and then being in a composed place when we go to NCAs.